Hi, welcome back to Arting with Mrs. Gill, and I'm Mrs. Gill. We are on day 7 of 30 days of sketchbook work with Mrs. Gill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the sketchbooking ideas that I've had and come up with over the years, because I know it can be kind of hard to fill up sketchbooks when we really want to. So I hope you enjoy the ideas that I've done. And of course, you're welcome to do your own designs. You don't have to use fancy sketchbooks. You can use whatever you want and whatever medium you want, like crayons, or I use Posca markers, and most of you know I love my Lazy Susans, and I got those all from Amazon. And not only can you use these for markers, you can use them for the kitchen, you can use them for anything, and they're so well made. I really like this. And this top will come out, see that? And put it back in there. So today we're going to continue on with looking at some of the sketchbooking ideas that I've done through the years. Okay, so let's start. One of the ideas that I got from Pinterest was make these little swirly circular lines. So I've done that. You can fill up a whole page with those. Again, these take practice to do. Everything takes practice, but it's very fun and relaxing to practice. And that's why I do this artwork, and that's why I have this channel, because I want you to relax and enjoy all the things that you can do with art supplies and paper. Okay, so there's that one. Let's come over here, and here's some more geometrical designs that I did. You can fill those in. Those are easy enough. If you want to be really perfect and great, you can use rulers to make your lines. Sometimes I just get in a hurry and I make my own, but rulers would make more straight lines. Here, I've made this curved shape, and then I made some shapes underneath it for different designs. Here's a page where I just made all kind of lines. You can fill them in, you can make designs in them, whatever you like. So just another idea for sketchbooking. This is one I learned. I started doing yesterday or the day before, and it's just making little dandelion shapes. So what you do is you make the dot, then you bring your line up, and then you make your lines, and then you make the dots at the end. That's what I do, and then darken that right in there. So that looked like a fun activity. So I'll continue doing that. Another thing that I've practiced on, and these don't look perfect because I'm not perfect and I am not a professional artist. So, but I've been working on making my teardrop shapes better. Again, everything takes practice. And what you think is so easy is sometimes not so easy to do when you're sketchbooking. Then the next page are circles. Again, when all else fails, use circles. That's what I do. You can do all sorts of things in them, around them, and all that. And it does take practice to make a good circle, believe me. Mine are not perfect, but they're better than when I first started. And you'll notice once you do work in sketchbooks that the more you do, the better you get. And so I look at past sketchbooks that I've done, and I look at the current ones, and you do notice an improvement. So that's some good satisfaction right there. These are some flowers and a flower pot. I'm going to make that. I'll end up Zentangling it as well. Not Zentangling it, but doing doodles within it as well. And that's kind of how I've gotten on this scrapbook. It's almost done. I have many scrapbooks that aren't finished, as I bet many of you do too, because there reaches a point where you're like, well, what do I do now? So that's my goal, to help you get more ideas for your sketchbooks. I hope you've enjoyed this session. I know I have. And I hope to see you back with Arting with Mrs. Gill. Bye-bye.